Hello, everyone. This is a meditation based on Sunday's gospel story concerning the road to Emmaus. And there's a phrase in that gospel that I can't get out of my head. Two disciples are walking away from Jerusalem, away from the cross, away from the tomb, away from everything that had just collapsed. And a stranger falls into step beside them. He asks what they're talking about. And one of them, Clopas, says, "We had hoped." Past tense. We had hoped that he was the one, that things were going to change, that the empire didn't get the last word, that the dream was real. But now, he's dead. And hope is something we used to do. In the original Greek, that phrase is in the imperfect tense, which means we were in the middle of hoping. It was alive and active in us, and then it was killed. That's not just ancient Greek. That's the grammar of every person who has ever watched a movement crushed, a community scattered, a future foreclosed. We had hoped. Were those words ever in your mouth? But the stranger doesn't argue with them. He doesn't say, "Cheer up," or "have more faith." He walks with them first. He listens first. And then slowly he opens the scriptures. Not to give them easy answers, but to show them that suffering and hope are not opposites. That the cross was not the end of the story. And that God has a long history of showing up inside the worst moments, not after them. And their hearts begin to burn. They reach the village, the day is ending, and they do something beautiful. They press the stranger to stay. "Remain with us, don't go." So he stays. They sit down at table, and he takes bread and he blesses it and breaks it and gives it. And in that moment, in the most ordinary act imaginable, their eyes are opened. They recognize him, and he vanishes. Here's what I think that means. He didn't vanish because he left. He vanished because he was now in them. The community gathered around a broken loaf. That is where the risen Christ lives. Not in private mystical experience, not behind locked doors, at a table with strangers, with bread that has to be broken before it can be shared. They get up immediately, Luke says, that very hour, and they walk back to Jerusalem, back toward the danger, back toward the grief, and back toward the community. Not because they have all the answers, but because something is burning in them that they can't keep to themselves. The resurrection doesn't skip grief. It walks right into it. It finds you on the road. It asks what you're carrying. It opens the word with you. It breaks bread with you. And then it sends you back burning. We had hoped, and now we are beginning to hope again.